Welcome to Kina Reads. I am Kina. Thank you for joining me today. If you are into self-improvement, travel, and attaining your goals, then this is the channel for you.
Baby wanga ninga kuneti zivane Sweetie wanga ninga kuneti kondane
Baby wanga ninga kondeti zivane Sweetie wanga ninga kondeti zivane.
So today we're continuing the Work It series, and the Work It series is about the Goal Guide program that I developed, which is available on KinaReads.com. That's KENAREADS.com. And I also have an Instagram page at Kina_Reads, and you can shop the channel on the Instagram page. Okay, go check those things out. Hopefully you like what you see. If you do, check out the workbook. It is there for you and for anyone who has goals, who need help in getting those goals accomplished. Maybe you just don't know how. Maybe sometimes the biggest question is, where do I start? How do I begin? And this is exactly for those people who just need to know how to start. And here's the best answer to that. You just start. You figure out what it is that you need in order to get where you want to go. And that first thing is, what do you want to do? What is your goal? What is your passion? What do you like doing? What do you like talking to your friends about? What is it that constantly comes up in conversation and you say, you know what, when I grow up, you were 30 years old still saying, when I grow up I'm going to be this. Or 60 years old saying, I wish I would have done this. Or 20 years old and you just see yourself envisioning yourself doing this. What is the this that you envision yourself doing? Do you know why you want to do it? These are questions that you need to ask yourself in order to get to the very basic issue of, what do I want to do? What is my goal? The second question you need to ask yourself after you've figured out what the goal is that you want to do is, where do I begin? What's my plan? Think of a plan simply as a way to organize your activities in order to get to your goal. For example, very simply, if you wanted to go out to dinner with a friend, you would call the friend up. You would discuss the place that you want to go. You would discuss the attire maybe that you want to wear. You would discuss the price point maybe of the place that you want to go eat at. You may discuss what you do after you eat. Then you would get ready, take a bath, put on clothes. Maybe you put on makeup. Maybe you don't, depending on what you're trying to do. Maybe you order an Uber. Maybe you get a designated driver. Maybe you plan on staying at home. But the point is, you take steps. It is just a way to organize your activity, a way to create a list. Okay? What is on your to-do list to get to your goal? A plan is strictly a way, very simply, to organize your activities. Whereas how you implement the plan is the strategy. Strategy is something we'll get into later in the series. But for today, I just want you to focus on two things. What is your goal? What do you want to do? You need to figure out what it is you're passionate about. Number two, focus on the plan. The activities that you think will get you to your goal sooner. Don't worry about how you're going to do them. Just think about what you're going to do, what you think you need to do. And some ways to figure out what you need to do is to research. Okay, quite simply, Google. Again, it's the same idea for any goal that you have. Any and every goal that you have is simply a plan in the making. You do a little research. You figure out that there are certain steps that you need to take in order to get where you're going. And then you start. That is where we begin. You begin at the beginning. What is your goal?
Baby wanga ninga kuneti zivane, sweetie wanga ninga kuneti kondane.